Hello everyone, welcome back. We are going to discuss capstan lathe and turret lathe. So let's discuss capstan lathe or ram type lathe. Capstan lathe or ram type lathe. Capstan lathe is also known as ram type lathe because there is a ram in capstan lathe. This lathe consists of the hexagonal turret which is mounted on a ram. We can see here that this is a hexagonal turret. This is mounted on the ram. This ram is also known as auxiliary slide or sword slide and sometimes saddle slide. This ram is mounted on saddle. This is saddle. This saddle is mounted on guideways on the lathe pad, and after adjusting the length of workpiece, the saddle is to be clamped on the bed. So after adjusting the length of workpiece, the saddle is clamped on the bedways. Then this ram is made to slide on this saddle in longitudinal direction. So this ram slides on the saddle longitudinally. This movement of ram is for the purpose of feed. We can say the feed is given by moving the ram. Because of this ram, the machine is of lighter construction and therefore it is suitable for machining the bars of smaller diameter. In capstan lathe, there is square turret, rear tool post. These both are mounted on cross slide which is on carriage, that is in between headstock and hexagonal turret. And the tools are also mounted on the 6 faces of the hexagonal turret. Here we can see the 2 faces of the hexagonal turret. The face is having a accurately machined hole which can accommodate the shank of the tool holder. Along with this center hole, the face is also provided with 4 number of small holes. These holes are used to clamp the various attachment. There is feed stop rods which help to control the movement of cutting tool during the machining process. During the backward movement of this ram, the turret indexes automatically. That means the hexagonal turret rotates in steps automatically when this ram is bring back, and therefore the next tool comes for operation. The photo which I have shown in previous lecture is of capstan type lathe, or this picture is of ram type lathe. If we talk about construction of this machine, these two are legs of capstan lathe. This is strut tray which is used to collect the coolant and chips. On this strut tray there is bed. The legs, strut tray and bed is sometimes also known as simply bed. On the left side of this bed there is headstock which houses the driving mechanism and a spindle. This spindle is a hollow shaft. This end of the spindle is threaded by which we can mount the chuck or collet chuck. Here this is chuck having jaws, or we can say it is 3-jaw chuck. On the right side of this bed there is a saddle. This is saddle which is mounted on guideways provided on this bed. On the guideways machined on this saddle there is ram, and this is hexagonal turret. This hexagonal turret is mounted on the ram. The face of this hexagonal turret is having a center hole which is used to accommodate the tool holder. This is spindle of this hexagonal turret. This saddle houses the turret indexing mechanism. These are feed stop rods which are used to control the motion of the cutting tool mounted on these turret faces. This is ram traversing handwheel. In between the saddle and hexagonal turret arrangement and headstock there is a carriage. This is carriage which is also mounted on the guideways provided on this bed. This is reach over type carriage, that means it extends to rear end also. On the top of this carriage a dovetail structure is provided on which cross slide is mounted, and on this cross slide there is a tool post. This is front tool post, and end of this cross slide there is another tool post, that is rear tool post. This is collet arrangement. This machine may be equipped with bar feeding mechanism. For this, in place of this 3-jaw chuck, there is collet chuck which is having a sleeve and collet and a draw tool. For machining, the tools are mounted on the front tool post, rear tool post and hexagonal turret. The different motions that can be given to these tools and workpiece, we have studied all of them in last class. For exam purpose, this diagram will help us to understand the capstan or ram type lathe. This is top view and this is front view. The bed, headstock, spindle carrying the work holding device, the saddle, ram, hexagonal turret, feed stop rods, ram regulating wheel, carries, cross slide and tool post. This is hexagonal turret having 6 faces. This is hexagonal spindle. This hexagonal turret can be indexed when this ram is brought backward. As the capstan lathe is equipped with reach over carries, this is rear and tool post. Now we are able to define the construction of capstan lathe. Now let's move to turret lathe or saddle type lathe. Turret lathe or saddle type lathe. This lathe also consists hexagonal turret, but in this hexagonal turret is mounted directly on the saddle. Here this is hexagonal turret. It is mounted on the turret saddle, and turret saddle is mounted on guideways on the bed. This is hand wheel for saddle movement. The saddle can be moved longitudinal direction to give the feed. So in the turret lathe, the hexagonal turret is directly mounted on the saddle. Here it should be noted that there is no ram in turret lathe. That's why it is known as saddle type lathe. The whole unit, turret and saddle, moves back and forth on the bedways. It means the unit moves longitudinally to give the feed. As there is no ram, this is heavier in construction and can be used for machining the bars of large diameter. In the turret lathe, there is a generally side hung type carries. So there is only front tool post on the carries. That means the tools are mounted on square turret and the 6 faces of hexagonal turret. There is no rear tool post in case side hung carries is used in turret lathe. If the reach over carry is used in turret lathe, then the tools are mounted on square turret. That means front tool post and rear tool post and 6 faces of hexagonal turret. The turret lathe can accommodate longer workpiece than that can be accommodated in capstan lathe. Similar to capstan lathe, during the backward movement, the turret indexes automatically. It means the next tool comes for operation automatically when the saddle is moved backward. The turret lathe can be understood by this diagram. Here this is bed. On the left side of this bed, this is headstock. This headstock consists the driving mechanism as well as the spindle. This is the guide bar or pilot rod, and this is chuck or work holding device. This pilot rod or guide bar provide additional rigidity to the spindle. On the right side of this bed, this is saddle. This is hexagonal turret. This hexagonal turret is directly mounted on the saddle. This is wheel for saddle movement. In between headstock and saddle, there is carries on which cross slide is mounted. On the cross slide, on this cross slide, there is tool post. This is front tool post. This is top view of the turret lathe. Here this is saddle and this is hexagonal turret having 6 faces. This is spindle of this hexagonal turret. This hexagonal turret can be indexed automatically so that required tool can be positioned in this direction. This is the carriage. This is cross slide. This type of carriage is conventional or reach over carriage. As I have told you that turret lathe may be equipped with reach over carriage or side hang carriage. In this diagram the carriage shown is reach over carriage. So this is rear tool post. If carriage is of side hang type, then there is only front tool post. There is no rear tool post. This headstock is also equipped with bar feeding mechanism, and this hexagonal turret and saddle consist the turret indexing mechanism. As we have studied both capstan lathe, that is ram type lathe, and turret lathe, that is saddle type lathe, we can differentiate both type of semi-automatic lathe machines. In the next virtual classes, we will know the special automatic mechanism that are incorporated in these machines. So keep watching.